Today, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna perform some free repairs for a customer, but they don't even know that they're gonna get the repairs done completely free. And you may be asking, why are they getting free repairs? Well, thanks to the sponsor of this video, Innova, we were blessed with the opportunity to make a change in somebody's day-to-day life. It's always a terrible feeling whenever your car breaks down and you have to bring it to a mechanic shop. Truly sucks. Unfortunately, cars break down and they need money to be repaired. Obviously, it is never cheap getting your car fixed, but for this customer, this one lucky customer, it is completely free for today. As you may or may not know, Innova has worked with us in the past. Here's the short form video that I did for Innova a couple of months back. This was actually during the time that I still worked at T-Mobile. Innova was one of the first companies that I ever worked with, and so they have a special place in my heart. But nonetheless, let's get right into it. So the vehicle that we're going to be doing a repair on today is a 2018 Dodge Ram 1500. It has a 3.6 liter engine here. I truly despise these engines. I don't like working on them, but I know how to work on them. On this vehicle, customer states that his check engine light is on along with his ABS light, and that he feels a slight shaking. I'm assuming it's a misfire. Obviously, I haven't looked into the code at all at the moment, but yeah, we have the 3.6 variable valve timing Pentastar engine, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Let's get this work area prepped. We got our Innova scanner. We're gonna go ahead and check and see what's going on with this check engine light. So let's go. All right. Bing, 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 bing. Go ahead and see what kind of codes this vehicle has. So we got a P0303 cylinder 3 misfire. We're gonna go ahead and go into system status, go into RAM OEM enhance, 2018 Ram 1500, of course. Press yes, PCM, read DTCs. So it's a stored code, but if I turn this on, the engine's gonna shake like hell. First startup, I do feel it shaking a bit. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is check out the spark plug. We're gonna swap some ignition coils over. Take a look at the engine. So this is what's known as a misfire. A misfire is when there's not enough spark, air, fuel, compression. It could be 1,000 different things. It could be the computer. It could be a bunch of things. But we always want to start with the most simple things first: spark plugs and ignition coil. But hold on, give me 1 second. Since I'm a technician that works on every type of year, make, model, off the top of my head, I don't know where cylinder 3 is at. So we're gonna go ahead and use all data and figure out what the firing order is, or if you want to be super technical, the cylinder order. So here's our firing order. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, it's going to be on the easier side on the right bank. I don't have to take off the intake manifold to do any testing. What we're going to go ahead and do is swap out this ignition coil real quick. We're just going to swap number 3 onto number 5 or 1, whichever seems easier. Customer also stated that his oil pressure light was going on and off at random times. Vehicle has about 80,000 miles. Customer states that he never changed out the spark plug, so I mean it's gonna be a good thing to do regardless. So like this, boom, boom. All right, we're just gonna give it a scratch like that to give it an identifying mark. Know that this is our supposed bad ignition coil. It smells good. Doesn't smell like oil's leaking into there or anything of the sort, but take a look at these spark plugs. I mean, they're not terrible. Definitely not terrible. I mean, yeah, they're all right. They're not the best, they're not the worst. So that's number 2, or number 1. Mark. Okay, so we're moving our cylinder from cylinder 3 onto cylinder 1, and then from cylinder 1 onto 3. In theory, the misfire should follow into cylinder 1 if it has a bad ignition coil. Yes. And it goes like that. All right, we're just gonna give it a half tighten. We're not gonna tighten all the way down. So we got everything reconnected onto the vehicle. We swapped over the ignition coils from cylinder 3 into cylinder 1, as well as the spark plugs. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna clear the check engine light, let the engine run, and see what code it gives us now. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and erase the codes off the vehicle. Once the codes are erased, we're gonna let it run. Hopefully we get an instant code, because the misfire was pretty significant. So I'm pretty sure the ECM will pick it up relatively quick. As you guys can see right here, we have the check engine light illuminated onto the dashboard. Now we're just gonna go ahead and Now we're just gonna go ahead and read the code, see what we got. In theory, we should have a cylinder 1 misfire. And as you can see right there, we have the cylinder 1 misfire, pretty much confirming that the ignition coil is no good. We're also gonna go ahead and replace the spark plugs on it since we're already in there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do for this job is we're gonna go ahead and replace all 6 spark plugs, 1 ignition coil on cylinder 1, and also the upper intake manifold gasket. Since in order to do this job, we have to take off the intake manifold. So let's get right into it. Like that. It's a relatively easy job. Doesn't take too much. And boom, got this connection out here. Oh, well, we don't gotta take that off because it's gonna come off with the entire intake. There we go. Probably just take this off. Just get a little bit more space over here. Now, carefully and meticulously, we're gonna be taking off these eights. All right, pry that off like that. Boom, boom, bam, bada bing, bada boom. Lift, and there we go. So you take off a upper intake manifold from one of these. Okay. All right, so now we got the upper intake manifold off. Go back down here like this. Move this out the way. When I was underneath the car, I noticed that there's a lot of engine oil all over the transmission. 3.6s, if they're in the rear wheel drive configuration, what will happen is when your oil cooler starts leaking, it will just travel all the way down your transmission and cover it. Today, we're also going to be taking care of them. He does have a substantial oil leak, but he also had a complaint about his oil light randomly going on. Typically, that usually means that there's an intermittent failure of the oil pressure sender that's located on the oil cooler. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that for him as well. In order to do that, we have to take off the lower intake manifold. Since we're already here, this is actually relatively super easy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Lower intake manifold is already off, so now that gives us clear access to the oil cooler. And take a quick look over there. You're gonna see that it is completely filled with oil in the vicinity. Now that we have the lower intake manifold off, we're gonna go ahead and take off the oil cooler. All the way back there is the transmission. It's pretty hard to pick up on camera, but all the way back there is filled with oil. Pretty much gonna take this piece off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There we go. There we go. Typically what happens is these seals, oh, this one's broken though. He needs the whole cooler. Damn, that's not good. Yeah, no, this is broken. Yeah, he needs the whole cooler. Damn, yeah, this is broken. Well, unfortunately, the whole oil cooler is broken. Well, one of the ports is. So now what we have to do is we have to replace the whole unit. Kind of sucks. The customer is gonna need the whole oil cooler. It does have a substantial leak, but at first we were just gonna replace the seals. As it turns out, he's gonna need the whole unit because the plastic housing actually cracked. Usually what happens, I mean, it's plastic. If you think about it, it's going hot, 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 cold, 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 hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. What happens over time, that plastic stiffens up and it just cracks, breaks, whatever. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna give you a quick shop tour. This is our cleaning station. It's currently down, but this is our parts washer. That's our barrel that we keep all the solution in. Reason being down is because the pump for the actual power washer went out. This is my Giraffe Tools 100 feet retractable power washer. I just got it in not too long ago. It's a pretty cool thing to have around the shop. We have our press whenever we gotta do bearings and etc. This is my tire machine. This is our wheel balancing machine. It's a mess. And lastly, this is our fridge. As you can see here, we have absolutely nothing, and it smells like, guys, it smells so bad in there. This is the gold mine right here. Like, I'm gonna just give y'all a little sneak peek. Just give y'all a little sneak peek. Just show y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all. I ain't finna show y'all too much though. Look at that. Supercharged. Look at that. Supercharged. That's how you're gonna see though. That might or might not be a supercharger. I don't know what for though. But it might be, I don't know. 5K likes and I'll start ordering more parts for that project. Yeah, no, it's been extremely slow lately. So I haven't been really making too many short form videos because I don't have nothing to work on. We'll check back in once this part arrives. I mean, I ordered it from I ordered a part, but I mean they always take a while to get here. So it is currently the next day. It is Saturday. I didn't want to come in this Saturday, but you know, we gotta finish this truck. The reason being that is the next day is yesterday when we found out that the oil filter housing was cracked. It was already too late into the day where we could get another one, so that kind of sucked. But today I finally received it. So right here we have the doorman oil filter housing. Let's open this up. I went out last night and I am, in other words, extremely tired. Will this affect my ability to work? Absolutely not. So instead of plastic, we're going to be upgrading the customer to an aluminum version. It has a lot better chance of not cracking. That's about it. Yeah, we just had to assemble this thing real quick and then we'll be good to go. We got the oil cooler pretty much assembled. New gaskets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's time for the reinstall, I guess. So let's get right into it. Hey, ¿me pasa el extractor?
Por los tuyos eso le sale agua.
No, yo sé, pero este... No. Thank you. Ah, por allá, por aquí. Oh, right on the money, huh? Right on the money. Money, money. Money. Let me grab this one. Let's get this intake in. Like me, do you really like me? Do you work for all men? So we finished up the repairs. We did the ignition coil, 6 spark plugs. We also replaced the oil filter housing since it was leaking oil, and the oil pressure switch. Yeah, so we went ahead and did all the repairs. Now pretty much all there's left to do is to, 1, test drive the vehicle and make sure that that we're not leaking any more oil and that we don't have a misfire anymore. Okay, so we finished the repairs. We still have the check engine light since I haven't cleared it yet, but we're gonna go ahead and erase these DTCs. There we go. We do have the ABS light on, but the customer's gonna take care of that a separate day. Right now we just have a bunch of permanent codes. We just have to drive the vehicle around to get rid of these. And the second thing that we have to go ahead and do is surprise the customer with a free repair. I do got a surprise for you. So pretty much, long story short, I do like YouTube videos, and luckily I got a sponsor, and pretty much the sponsor paid for the whole repair, so you don't owe me anything. Yeah. Nah, I swear to God. Yeah. So you don't owe me anything. The sponsor of this video is called Innova. It's a scanner company. And yeah, I mean, you got free repairs done up to it.
How did that work, man? Because this seemed too good. This seemed too
no, I promise to you that you don't owe me anything. The company is gonna cover for it. You're all good to go. Like, you don't owe me anything at all. It's the sponsor of the video.
Everything all right with the car, right?
Everything's all right with the car.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Hey, man, God,
Yep.
well, oh my God, man, this is perfect, man.
Yeah. Now you're all good to go, man.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Damn, almost I can tell my wife. I might not yet. Okay, man. You got me a loudspeaker? Man, we're trying to tell you this. Man, the day's beautiful. Okay, hold on. Can you explain that to my wife? So listen to this.
Hello?
Listen, man, listen.
Hello?
Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I make YouTube videos, and then I got a sponsor for this video, and you guys got lucky. You guys don't have to pay me anything for the repair. Innova, the sponsor of the video, is gonna be taking care of the bill.
Wow.
Yeah, ain't there something? I'll tell you I'm a good guy. So I'll see you in a second.
Wow.
All right. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy work right there.
But I had one more surprise for the customer. I went to my local O'Reilly store to get him his very own Innova 5610 scanner. These scanners are available in most automotive retail stores. Thank you. Nah. Sponsor of the video, Innova, also wants to give you a scanner. This is pretty much the same scanner that I use to do the whole diagnostic on your vehicle. It's called the Innova 5610, and yeah, they just wanted me to give it to you.
Oh, yeah? Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right, man.
I'll definitely be coming back, though, man. Well, this scan everything, huh?
Yeah.
The codes and all that.
Everything.
Okay, all right.
All right, man.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, take care. So we gave the customer the Innova 5610. That's the same exact scanner that I used to diagnose his vehicle to determine which cylinder was misfiring. The scanner also offers bi-directional features, meaning that you can pretty much activate any sensor that is compatible. One example being, let's say a car doesn't start and you want to test the fuel pump. With the Innova 5610, you'll be able to actuate the fuel pump to see if it primes at all. Unfortunately for this video, I didn't use any of the bi-directional features, but the Innova 5610 is a reliable scanner that I do use on a daily basis. Whether you're a DIYer, a mobile mechanic, or a shop owner like me, it is a perfect fit for many situations. But thanks for watching the video. Bye.